Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. A couple of weeks ago, or now a couple of months ago actually, I did a video of some of my favourite pen carry items, and I got a couple of comments on there asking for sort of some extra suggestions for leather-free pen carry. So what I've done is I've got a couple of things here to show you, a couple of different brands, and these range from things that are designed to hold a couple of pens to a single pen or a couple of pens in a notebook, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to show you those because why not? So for me, every day for pen carry is about carrying your pens in your bag. It's not about like having big display folders, stuff like that. That could be another video. This is about what I would use to carry my pens to work, public transport, in the car, whatever the case may be. This is some of my suggestions. Now, this is leather-free, not vegan necessarily. I haven't gone into that, but just these are not leather cases. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with a brand that I started with out of all of these, and that is Manhattan Portage. Now, Manhattan Portage make this little clamshell case. This is a 5-pen clamshell case with a very good zipper around it. And you can see there, it has different size slots for 5 pens. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put like a range of pens into the slots. This is the Jinhao 159. They're sort of their take on the Jinhao, the Mont Blanc 149. Over Heinz Pen Company Elementa here, which is a larger pen, which you can see fits in there. A couple of sort of regular size pens like a Twisby Eco, a Lamy All-Star, and then a slimmer pen, which is the Muji fountain pen. So you can see these all fit nicely in this case. The case does up. It takes a little bit to get around some of the taller pens, but you can get it done up. Because it is a plastic zip, it's not going to sort of scratch too much. And it's got a relatively slim profile, which is nice. And it's got a small, it fits nicely in your bags and things like that, and it holds 5 pens securely and safely. So that is a Manhattan Portage 5-pen clamshell case. Now this retails, the sort of full price is $25 US, but you can get it on special for around the $17 mark, and there are a range of sort of colors. So it's a really handy, nice option, very simple, clean. I think I got this one off Mass Drop a little while ago, but this is the Manhattan Portage 5-pen clamshell case. Another brand I love is Lochby. Now, Lochby have 2 options I'm going to show here. So what I decided was these were going to be pen carry bags, not cases that have slots for pens. So this is designed for pens and for pens alone. The Quattro is a 4-pen case. As you can see, there are 2 slots up and 2 slots down, and a couple of little pouches and pockets and things on the outside of the case. The outside ones are good for things like, where I put something like the Enso XS, pocket fountain pen or something like that. These have good sizes. I'll link reviews where I've done them below. But put another 5 pens in here. We've got the Jinhao 51A, which is about the size of a Parker 51. Faber-Castell, I think that's the Essentia there. This is a longer pen. We'll go back to a Lamy Safari All-Star. And a bigger pen, we've got, once again, the Jinhao 159. You can see they all fit comfortably. And what this case does nicely is that because you've got 2 up, 2 down, the clips never make contact. But also, they're windowed. What we, like if you've ever done choirs or anything like that, and talk about windows, the way they lock in is so because they're done like this, they don't actually hit against each other as well, which means that you get a slimmer profile on this case. It's not got the width of 2 pens because you're only getting sort of the equivalent of like almost 1 pen each way. Once again, good, really sturdy plastic zip. This is a case I really enjoy from a brand I really love. The other Lochby product I've got to show you, I should say quickly, this one retails for $34 US. It comes in this brown waxed canvas and a black waxed canvas. I love the brown, and I just really enjoy Lochby in general, really good notebook covers and things like that. And we have this from Lochby. This is the tool roll. Now, Lochby came out of a brand called Bond Travel Gear, and they had a tool roll, and then they made a bunch of improvements when they changed the the brand to Lochby, and this is what we've got. So you can see it's got a nice sort of zippered mesh pouch for smaller items, and then slots for an assortment of items, pens and even some tools. Like occasionally I have carried a knife in here. And it's got good length and all those sorts of things. So if we're putting fountain pens in here, we get, once again, I'll show you just a few examples. The Jinhao 159, just a unbranded Chinese pen there. Lamy All-Star. We'll go that Muji one again. We'll go the Jinhao 51A. Let's go the Heinz Pen Company Elementa in the end here. So you can see that's a long pen and there's good clearance there. Jinhao X450, and then as I said, these could be for tools or other things. Let's just chuck a couple of pens in there just for, you know, an example. And then there's room for notebooks in the back. So as an example of that, I just have a Lochby little notebook here, which, you know, which is a field note size, and that fits nicely in there. The only issue with this case is that it does get a little bit bulky. This is not one that is like slim profile in your EDC, but it carries a lot of stuff. Like, it's still a good size, it's rugged, it's sturdy. These are weather resistant. They're not waterproof, but they're weather resistant, and they're good protective on, you know, your products and stuff. So Lochby doing a great job. This pet tool roll here, once again, comes in the brown and the black. And it retails for $44 US. So I think it's a really good option in this sort of tool roll or pen roll style market. The next two items are from the same or another brand, and that is Rickshaw. Now, I don't have a whole lot of Rickshaw stuff. I'm hoping to be able to review a bunch more. These were specials that were done for Fountain Pen Day a few years ago. What we have here is the single pen sleeve, and then the Waldo field case. So the single pen sleeve, it has a plush lining, and they have a range of these in different prints. Rickshaw can basically put anything you want on the material. So brands like Goulet pens have done exclusives, you know, with their ink blots and things like that. So you can get just about anything, which opens them up to having a huge range of possibilities. And they have a range of things from, you know, double pen sleeves, I think triple pen sleeves, these things called pen cozies, which you can have 4 in it. And, you know, you've got these sort of like field cases, and then pen rolls as well. And the pen rolls start from around the $40 mark. And I think they're pretty, you know, they're well thought out with sort of all the flaps and things in the right place. This single pen sleeves start at about $15. I'll just put a pen in here just for the sake of, I'll just grab a TWSBI Eco here, sort of standard size pen. Fits very nicely. It's nice and secure, good for your pocket. And I'll put another standard pen there we might all know. Once again, there's the Lamy All-Star. So it's a nice cozy fit. So these were Fountain Pen Day, so they have that Fountain Pen Day logo on them there. And good sturdy cases. The Waldo case has a nice Velcro strap there, space for a notebook and some cards and things in the back there, and then 3 pens. I have a little pencil in here because that's what I carry. But if we put 3 pens in there again, let's go. And once again, that sort of plush lining. 1 pen there. We'll go a bigger pen, the Jinhao 159, and the, let's go slim one. We'll go Muji here. So a lot of pens fit in here, a lot of pen sizes. Because it's got Velcro, it's a little bit adjustable in terms of the length that you'd be able to get in there, but there's no problem there, and it locks down securely. And if we use, like, once again, this field notes size notebook in the back there, fits nicely, down it goes. And that's a really lovely way to carry 3 pens in a notebook. And these retail from around $35 as well. But they're well made, they're well sewn, they're well printed, and well thought out. The next brand is also a 3 pen case with space for a notebook, so let's look at that now. So this is a case I reviewed recently. It's one that a lot of you are familiar with. It's a brand that we love in the pen world. It is Nock. This is the only Nock case I currently have. It is the Sinclair. It is a 3 pen and notebook case. If I open it up here, you'll see what we have. So we have a nice pocket there, and I'll once again use this field note size notebook from Lochby down in there, and then slots for 3 pens. Let's go a standard Lamy All-Star, the Jinhao 5.9, and the Faber-Castell Essentia there. So you can see lots of space in there. That's going to draw up nice and easy. And the beauty of this case is actually, for me, is that space in the middle there. I tend to carry a couple of ink cartridges in there. I carry another pen in there. This is the pen I use for work. And at the moment, this case is what travels with me in my bag to work. Put that down in that middle slot there. Also gives you room for a pencil or two. And maybe even another smaller pen like the Enso XS pocket pen there. And with all of that in there, it still does up really nicely. It's got a lovely profile, and it is just a beautifully made, beautifully sewn case with a good quality zip. All the seams are well done, made in the USA, and well, designed in the USA, I should say. And for me, this case is a special one. It only comes in 3 colours. There's like the spar blue with the lime green, or there's the forest green, which is a lovely dark green with a lovely light green interior, and this which has the violet and the raven, which the black is the raven material. These are, once again, weather resistant. They're a good quality, strong nylon material, and they protect the pens. They've thought about this, and you know, of course, Brad Dowdy is well known in the industry. He's one of the brains behind this, and he's given it a lot of thought. These retail for $40 US. I think that's a really good price for a product that is going to last you ages, will carry a bunch of gear, and it's just super handy and well thought out. So this is the Nock Sinclair, another great option as a 3-pen, or as you can see here, as many as you can actually fit in, and notebook case. Nock Sinclair. So now I wanted to give a couple of slightly different options. We're talking about leather-free here, and so I thought a fake leather item mightn't go astray. This is from Esterbrook. Once again, I've done a review of this recently. This is the double pen Nook. So this is not genuine leather, and these come in a range of from everything from a single pen sleeve to a single pen box like this, to the 2-pen, I think, and then ranging up to, I think, around 10 pens. They have a little magnetic clasp, and they open up to reveal the pen slots. Lovely lined interior with a little elastic to put your pen under. So I'm just going to put a couple of pens in here. If you want more information about what this can hold, you can watch the review. But I'll put a sort of a standard size pen in there, TWSBI Eco, and then a larger pen, the Jinhao 159. You can see they both fit comfortably. There's no movement thanks to that elastic. This is a nice, lovely way to carry the pens. This is a way also you could present your pens on your desk at work. It's classy, it's got a nice look. It comes in a couple of different colors. I think there's a navy and a tan. This is as I said, the navy version with a lovely red stitching. Esterbrook doing nice things not only with pens, but also with pen carry. Now, the thing with these though is that these are in a slightly higher price point. This is about the full retail price is $95, but you can buy it at street price for about $76 for this double pen Nook, and the prices change and go up exponentially for up to the 10-pen case. So they are not a cheap item, not like the $40, sort of Nock Sinclair, but they are a sturdy, sort of slightly different way to carry your pens. So now carrying on in the slightly different, and this is more a sort of a general call out, is the Etsy designers out there making interesting products. So one that I use quite regularly is this little guy. This is from Zinziber Design. You're able to customize, based on some material things. She generally uses recycled fabrics. This was a separate sort of thing, just a nice fabric, nice lined. The sewing is pretty good, and it's just a 2-pen kimono. So you put a couple of pens in there again, and then you fold that down, and then you simply wrap the elastic around and tie that off however you want to do, and your pens are safe and carried. These are great for both pen carry and pen storage, and she does a range of different materials, slightly different cuts and things like that, but really lovely designs. I worked with her a little bit on what, some of the things that she should be carrying and doing on it, and it's turned out really well. So that is the 2-pen carry. And then she also does a very nice, simple 6-pen roll, this is a very simple design. You know, basically you put your pens, and this would work as well for fountain pens or, you know, makeup brushes or pencils, anything like that. So for the sake of the exercise, we'll just put another 6 pens in here. This design is constantly evolving depending on sort of, you know, what people are after. And as I said, you can do sort of customized work based on what sort of materials you might be after, or, you know, the size of your pens. So I'll just quickly fill this up. Okay, so there are 6 pens in there. Fold that down, roll that over, wrap the cord around again, tuck it through, and they are, you know, secure. This is sort of like, I suppose you wouldn't want this for rugged pen carry, sort of more gentle carry. As I said, it would work well for makeup brushes or sort of artist brushes or pencils, things like that. Cute little design with the space ships on there as well. But just a really sort of standard pen roll. Now, I built, as I said, these are the ones that I have, but look on Etsy, because there are people doing really interesting things with pen rolls and, you know, pen sleeves and kimonos and all those sorts of things in the non-leather world, which I think is really nice. And so, yeah, check out your Etsy, you know, sort of creators, because they're generally, you know, much smaller companies, 1 or 2 people, you know, sort of sewing in their lounge room and just a hobby thing. So let's support them. They're doing really interesting work. As I said, this is Zinziber design, so check out these, but also just look at what your other creators are making. Now, this list is obviously not exhaustive. There are a huge range of companies doing things and a huge lot of designs and different styles of carry. But one other thing I wanted to show was something that's more designed as like a pencil case that I have used as my everyday carry, to carry both fountain pens and a range of other products. And that is the products from Lihit Lab. This is the Smart Fit cases. As I said, these are ones I've had for years, so they're looking a little worse for wear now. But I've literally had these probably 7-8 years and used them, you know, for most of that time. What I love about these is, firstly, the lovely quality zips, you know, the thoughtful designs, but also the options that they give you. Now, these don't have individual pen slots. These are, you know, more like, you know, sort of, you probably wouldn't carry your Mont Blanc limited edition pens in here or anything like that. But if you don't mind your pens making contact, you can fit a range of pens in these cases without too much of a worry, as well as a range of other products. Like here, I'll just put in a everyday highlighter. Maybe I'll even put in a Palomino Blackwing pencil. You know, chuck some ink cartridges in the front there. Why not? A Sharpie, a nice big Sharpie marker there. So a range of products, a range of things fit, and they zip up nicely, and they're safe, and they're secure, and a really nice, really affordable way of looking after your pens. How affordable? Well, I've got 2 cases here to show you today. This is the Compact, and in Australia, you can buy these from Officeworks, which is a standard office supply store, for 10 Australian dollars. So, you know, in the, what's that, $6 US dollar mark. So between 6 to 10, and I know a range of US retailers stock them as well. This is just where I get mine from and what I pay in Australia. As you can see, holds a large range of stuff, and you know, just really well made and super affordable. The other Lihit Lab one I have here is the twin zip large case, which has sort of that same sort of pocket, you know, situation over here with a little mesh one, which I'll chuck a range of things into because I can. Then you've got like a little elastic one on the side here, which I'll throw a few pens in. You can put your clips over or not, that's totally up to you. You know, sort of getting a nice little range of stuff in there. You've got like a nice little spot at the top here, which I used to use for either like things like an eraser or a USB drive. Then you've got a whole other pouch on the side here, which holds a lot of stuff, a couple of elastic zips. You can put, you know, or if you're a bullet journal or something like that, great place to put a range of pens, and then put, you know, your washi tapes and your stickers and things like that down in the side there. So it's a nice big case, a pencil case, but not, you know, outside of the realm of being able to be used for fountain pens. I have and do use these occasionally for fountain pens. Normally what I would do is have like general stationery supplies on one side, like pens and pencils, and then have a couple of fountain pens on the other. And then all my, other supplies on the side there. Pencil sharpeners, erasers, maybe even a notebook, would fit in there. Field Notes notebook here fits nicely, all the way down, zips over, all of that. And this one retails in Australia for about $17. So super, super affordable, as it can be bought online as well. I think Jet Pens sell a range of the Lihit Lab products, just really beautifully made. So that was just a range of the leather-free pen carry suggestions I have on hand here. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. I would love to know other brands. Love you to share, with the audience, what you use or what you have used. You can drop them in the comments below. Let's keep this community informed and sharing interesting ideas. But as I said, this is what I had on hand and what I thought would be an interesting place to start. So thank you for watching. Please get in touch with me on Instagram or Twitter at @the_offstage_me, or you can contact me on YouTube or commenting on any of my videos here, or you can drop me an email, which is listed down below. Please check out the other reviews of a number of these products, which I'll link to down below as well. Or check out my other videos on, other styles of pen carry and things like that I've made. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your pens and your pen carry, and I'll talk to you soon.